Mic check, mic check. So, officially, first episode of the pod. Still no name, but we'll go with the vibes and then we'll start it off like this. My name's Caesar, and my first guest, and maybe he's gonna be hopefully part of this show. So I'm just gonna introduce him because let's just go right on. And it's one of my good friends, Joe. What's up, my man? Thank you for being here. Behind the scenes, it was crazy.
It's cracking. Thank you. I'm glad to be on the first episode of the podcast. Excited. Heard I was gonna be the co-host. I'm not sure. Excited, a little nervous, but let's get to it. I mean, I'm down.
We're here, and yeah, it's crazy because we've been talking about it for the longest. It's been like 2 years in the making, and finally, it's the end of 2022, and I'm like, we got to do this now. If not, then we just gotta hop on it. And I burped right there. I feel like I listen to too many podcasts that I'm like, dude, there's no podcast here in the 559 Central Cali, aka we're here in Fresno, California. So, how do you feel about that?
No, yeah, it's true. I mean, you don't really see podcasts or people come out from the 559 like this. So it'd be interesting to see if we make it out there, you know? It'd be.
And knowing you got a lot of good following.
I mean, I might be repping Centenario. They might shout us out there. Couple vlogs or two if I shout them out. Yeah. No. Yeah. This was his idea, and then he brought it on to me, and I've been wanting to do something like that for a while. So, I mean, who knows what social media platform this goes on? It might go on YouTube. It might go on Rumble. I told him about Rumble. Just came out. Huge platform. But yeah, other than that, we're just trying to wing it to see where we get at right now. But
so that's a good one right there. We have a few options where we want to drop the first episode, and obviously for me it's easier on Instagram, so the first episode might drop there just to see how the flow of this show, aka podcast, aka pod, it's still in the making. We're still not. What am I trying to say? It's still in the works.
You're seeing the works right now. You're seeing what's gonna start off. It's
started from the bottom. And you.
But basically, it's gonna be all raw footage from here. I mean, till we can get a editing software going and seeing where it takes us, if we even get followers.
So let's talk about the jackpot real quick.
The jackpot, dude, that's crazy. It's crazy, dude.
1.9 billion.
I thought it was at 1.6 right now. 1.9 now?
1.9.
I just seen right now that they're expected to be at 2.6 billion by like tomorrow and 2 days from now.
The drawing is tonight,
So hopefully hopefully I win. I got a couple tickets on me. That's crazy. What would you do with the 1.9 billion?
So 1.9 billion. I'm talking billions right now. Like you said, it's gonna hit 2 billion by the time the numbers get drawn. So that's a good question, man. I'll definitely pay off my home, maybe everything, all of my loans, everything that I owe, pay it off quick, and maybe I don't know, start off a business, something. What about you?
Yeah. I would honestly, you know how they give you that option of like pulling it out or getting monthly payments. I would pull it all in once, because with monthly payments, you never know if you pass away and something happens. That doesn't go to the family. That was just you know. So I mean, I'd pull it all out and start a business. And funny thing that you said about business, with me and my wife were talking about this, and she's like, honestly, I would open up a strip club and you would run it. And I was like, what? I was like, yo. But I mean, like, she's like, I trust you. I was like, it's all in the trust, you know.
That's crazy because you were telling me that earlier today. I was like, yo, like a strip club. A strip club. It's insane for me to even for me to even hear that from you, coming from your wife saying, "Oh, let's open a strip club." Because whose wife would say something like that? I mean,
She's chill. Joseph, I'm pretty sure Joseph's wife would. Our other friend Joseph, his wife would be okay with it.
yeah.
It's money making. Why not?
And Joseph's another guy that might be in the pod in the future. We gotta
As a guest, though.
a guest, all right. But yeah, so pay off all my loans and then start up something so we could keep money coming back to us. So
I would pay off my bills first, you know. I would have to keep a couple credit cards open so my credit is still going up. But yeah, as everybody, once they win a lottery ticket, the first thing they want to do is get themselves something big. I would honestly get myself. I'm a car guy, and truck. I'm in the 559. I'm a little tacuache. Not really out there, but I be in the scene. I'm more into side shows. Yeah, I'm more representing the truck scene and also the side shows. I'd be out there. I'd be with it. People be hitting me up for spots and all that, but that's besides the point. I would honestly get myself with the 1.9 bill. The first thing I probably get is a CTSV Blackwing supercharged 6.2 liter.
what's the retail on that?
It's like both of your legs. It's like 120, I think, right now. 120. That's not even getting taxed here in California. I seen a couple guys. You know how I seen a couple guys out there have it.
Oh yeah, clean.
They lease it though.
Ooh.
They lease it.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Show off stuff.
But that brings me to my next question. How young were you, or how old were you when you started with the cars? Like, you fell in love with the car scene, the truck scene.
Truck scene and car scene. It honestly started a couple years ago. It wasn't like when I was a little kid or anything. It was a couple years ago. Just started noticing guys build their trucks before it became like tacuaches and then the truck scenes and people start going out to these meets. I just seen a bunch of guys building the trucks like those old school body Chevys, the OBSs and stuff like that. That's what caught my attention. And then that's when I started knowing that, oh, these got LS blocks in them and whoop-de-woo and how to build them. And you tend to learn little stuff from there.
Okay, so my next question is going to be, what was your first car or your first truck that you owned ever?
First car that I owned that is under my name is a '09 Silverado crew cab. I dropped it. Was on a lift kit when I first got it, and now it's dropped with I believe a 4.8 or 4.7 in the back. It has a monster notch, the tubs in the back, long tubes, lifters.
Don't say too much, you might get it stolen.
Oh yeah, we're in the 559. I can't say too much what I got, but I put some money into it. It's it's come a long way from where it's at now, and soon, hopefully, I don't want to, but how California is, it might go for sale soon. So stay posted for that. 20 racks.
Okay, so your first car truck was your '09 Silverado. Mine, official DMV with my name on it was the black Civic. I don't know if you ever saw it. Yeah, I think you did. My black Civic. That was my first car ever. 97. Yeah, black, lower on rims, on freaking. So oh man, that car took a lot of money out of me. It was like it was breaking on me, taking my money, eating my money. It was like, man. So finally, I didn't want to give it up, but finally it came to a point where like we gotta switch lanes into something else. And then I was always into cars. I was always into trucks. When my dad, he had a 1997 Silverado extended cab, black on, I guess on stock height. Nothing crazy. It was just like my dad wasn't really into trucks like that. He was like a typical Mexican, just trying to get by. So I got into cars, I got into trucks, but never into like the truck scene crazy like that. But, and then fun fact, that truck, it was a black 1997 extended cab. That was supposed to be mine, but he got it jacked. He got it stolen. Reasons why, I would never know. But that was it.
Nowadays, those trucks retail, especially the parts. Most likely why they got stolen, but they retail for a lot, especially the parts.
We live in the 559. That's known already. What's your spot to go to in the 559?
Damn, that's a hard one. 559. What's my go-to spot?
Just be careful. Future sponsors.
Favorite spot to kick it at or go to? Honestly, the whole cruising and all that's kind of dying down. But I mean, everything that dies out and then comes back like everything else does, you know. But my kick it. I don't really have a spot to kick it. If anything, I just kick it at the homie's house. Yeah, me and him just kick it. If not, we just go hit the bar downtown, Tioga Sequoia, because the company I work for, they be hooking it up with just two free drinks. But nothing crazy. But yeah, kick it. I would just kick it with the homies. Either at the bar, hit up Caesar, hit up Joseph, hit up other boys, see what they're trying to do. But what would I do if I was active in the 559 area? You should see my Snapchats. They get litty. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, the people that follow me, they know. Fuck. I be at the side shows. I be out there. I be out there being a little tacuache and be a little Fresno.
Yeah, he's known out there. So where do you stand? What's your position in the Centenario trucking? Just go ahead, let it be known.
Well, since you said, yeah, I'm the VP of Centenario Trucks in Fresno. One of the OGs of the OGs of the clubs. There's a couple. There's one in LA, 209. A couple more. Sacramento. I think, yeah, Sacramento, Bakersfield, 209, IE. I think we even went out. I think one time a club even opened up in Texas, either Texas or in Arizona. I gotta ask the prez, but we were pretty out there. When we go to these meets, we tend to go to the big ones. We don't really do the park and chills like around this area because just the 559 cops are
They're getting hot.
straight. Yeah, they're straight dicks. But you catch me at a Bakersfield or out of town shows. They're pretty fun. They get litty. They have concerts. I've gone to a few and because I usually go by myself. If not, I take the homies or someone. But I usually start to drink when I get there. So when the concert starts, I'm just buzzing through the concert and just enjoy the rest of it. That way I can sober up and drive back. I do have a class A I gotta protect, so I can't really be doing that dumb stuff or risk my license. But I still be out there. Like I said, I'd be out there.
Yeah, with that class A, you gotta be smart of every move you make, because they won't blame the other person; they'll blame the class A. And I'm also a class A, so I know how that feels. So switching it up a little bit, talking about sports. Let's talk about Mexico and the international team. And they're trying to ban the luchadores mask. How do you feel?
I don't know. That's banning the masks.
It's crazy, right?
It's crazy. It represents a lot about us. It's gone for generations and generations of us wearing a mask at soccer games and stuff like that.
Yeah, so first it was a grito, like, puto. They were trying to ban that. They didn't, because we're Mexicanos. We don't give a damn. Low key. So now they were trying to find something else, and I guess the luchador máscara, that's the one they're trying to ban now. But hopefully, how long till the first game? How far is it? A few weeks? So in a few weeks, so hopefully my opinion, I think it's dumb. They're just trying to look for something. If they can't find one, they'll make one. So I just think it's dumb.
Are you going for Mexico?
For sure. Mexico all the way. Born and halfway raised. But yeah, I was born there. Migra don't come for me.
He's in the 559 area. Come get him. Nah, he is from the motherland. But honestly, I go for Mexico, but I like to choose different teams every time. I think this year, I don't know how good they are doing, but I have a gut feeling I have to go for Belgium. I don't even know if they're even qualified to be in, but I'm going for Belgium.
Okay, that was my next question. Like, I know we're both Mexicanos and we're obviously down for Mexico, but what would be the other team? Which you said Belgium. For me, I don't know. It's crazy because I have a few international teams that would say they're gonna take it, because obviously Brazil would be one, and then Europe, like from Europe, would be, for some reason, I don't know why, Germany is one of my favorites for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, Germany. I think France, overhyped, in my opinion.
I don't even think France is in. Yeah, I don't even think France is in. But I mean, I haven't kept up to date. I have a really good question for you. Name one person off the USA team.
I don't know. Okay, that's funny. Kind of fucked up. Kind of embarrassing, because obviously we live in the Americas. Nah, in the U.S. And oh man, I would say what's the Mr. Captain America? I don't even know his real name. What is it? Ah, no. Do you know his name?
Honestly, I don't.
I don't either. It's sad.
I only asked you that question because I seen it on TikTok earlier, and so the guy said David Beckham. That shit had me. That shit had me rolling, dude.
That is funny. Well, I can see that because he played for LA Galaxy, one of the top favorite, I want to say, from the West Coast. But talking about MLS,
Yeah, they just won the MLS championship. Oh no, that was LAFC. Yeah, not Galaxy. Yeah, shout out to them, even though we don't know if they're gonna watch, but
no, it's yeah, LAFC won it. They took it home. It was a battle because I follow it because of LAFC. It's fuck Villa, Carlos Vela. Fuck, they're gonna come on me with the Mexican ones, the Mexican name, and then LA Galaxy is the Chicharito, obviously. So it was a battle between them. That was pretty much what I kept hearing the most. Which they're both good teams, obviously LA teams, but LAFC came on top this time. So shout out to the MLS. Shout out to Chicharito and Vela.
damn way, fucking go get their numbers. But yeah, I'm honestly an Americanista fan.
Yeah, talk about it.
Ya los comimos todo el chorizo de Toluca.
Let me just say, Gumandi, all hype. All hype.
Yeah, I got a couple coworkers who I work with that are Americanistas. And a lot of people ask me, why am I an Americanista? I love the hate. I just love the hate.
Why are you an Americanista? By the way, I'm a Chivista, so rival.
Las Chivas pa la birria, güey. But honestly, I just love how bad they hate us without us even doing anything. I mean, they're like, oh, they paid the ref, they did this, it's just the hate. I love it. I love it. And I also think, you know what, something? I also think it's the color, the bright color that throws everybody off. It's always like, the bright color goes to like, you know, people be like on some weird shit, but I like it. I fuck with it.
All right, so let's take it back in the day when we were little tacuachitos. So for me, the question is, how old were you, or how young were you when you got into soccer and it started? Oh, this is my team, or I want to play soccer. I want to play football. Oh, I want to go for this team. This is my passion right here.
Fuck. Going way back, I just seen my dad, my uncles, especially my uncles, how passionate they were for a soccer team, dude. They had jerseys going down their hallway. Just, I want to say like 5 or 6 jerseys go down the hallway, and they were all signed from each player from that season that played. So they were dedicated to getting those shirts signed, and they're dedicated to the team big time. Growing up, I seen them, like I said, those jerseys, watching the games, and then just going out to events, and when they would see us wear the shirts, the hate that they would give us. And at first, you know, I was like, oh, why are they hating us? The morrito, right?
Yeah.
Pero ahora ya como que, a la verga. Pero yeah. People be hating even if I still wear it, but I like it. I fuck with it.
Yeah, well, like you said, I was from the motherland. I was very young, since I can remember my dad my dad out. He was like down Chivista. Well, obviously he's from Guadalajara, somewhere from the ranchos over there, and ever since I can remember, it was Chivas all the way. So it was just like a love, automatic love for Chivas because all I knew was Chivas. Okay, so fun fact: I was little. I didn't know nothing, so which I thought Chivas. I would always say, "Oh, Chivas is the best. Chivas can even win Mexico on a game." Little kids thoughts, but yeah, ever since I can remember, it was Chivas for me.
I'm gonna tell you a crazy story, dude. So I said my uncles, my dad, and they're all like full Americanistas, right? My cousins, well, my dad and his brothers are from Guadalajara. Guadalajara, dude, straight up Zapopan, Guadalajara. These niggas grew up fucking Americanistas de corazón out of Guadalajara. Um, Little short story is that we went when I was little. We went to go visit them, and había un partido. There was a soccer game. It was Chivas contra Atlas. El Tapatío, clásico Tapatío. So we went, but
was that? Do you remember?
dang, honestly, I would have to ask my mom because it's been years. But I'm not saying I'm old, but it's been it's been years, and we didn't want to wear the Chivas. We didn't want to wear the Chivas jerseys because my dad's cousin was like, they're like, hey, wait, if you wear an America jersey to a Chivas stadium, you're gonna get your shit rocked. And I didn't believe it. Yeah, I didn't believe it. So we're like, fuck it, we're just trying to enjoy the good time. And so they got my dad a Chivas shirt, they got me a Chivas shirt, and I'm wearing this little Chivista shirt. And I go, and it was a dope experience watching this Clásico Tapatío. We eating the little weenies they give you and the little baggies. They don't even taste like the weenies out here in the U.S. They fucking, it's like vinegar and weenies. And I took a bite of one and me dio asco. I just threw that shit. Yeah, that shit was nasty. But just watching my first experience, I didn't even go to Azteca. That was my first experience. Was a Chiva stadium, and
Old stadium.
the old stadium.
Yep.
Yeah,
Atlas and Chivas together.
Atlas and Chivas together, and it didn't even catch my attention either to be like, oh yeah, I might as well switch teams. But no, it was a really cool experience. I mean, other than seeing a whole bunch of fights, a whole bunch of, not even not even the police do anything about it. But other than that, it was a really cool experience to actually see a team that's in your league in person, especially. Don't get me wrong, I'm an Americanista, but a beautiful cancha que tenía Guadalajara. Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. Shoot. Was that your first? What? What am I trying to say? Your first game in person? Or you had other games you played?
I've attended a couple other games, but they were here in the U.S. when they would do like those Aguila tours and stuff, like at Chachansey or L.A. or when they would come to like to those pre-seasons like in San Francisco and all that. I would go to those, but to see an
Like league?
actual league play while they're in the motherland, yeah, it was Chivas and Atlas, el Clásico Tapatío.
Man, I think my first game I ever watched was here in Fresno. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a Cruz Azul, I want to say. I don't know. I can't remember. It was a couple years back. But the soccer scene here is not that crazy. So that's like,
It depends what area. It depends what areas you go to. In the 559, there's indoor soccer. There's a couple soccer fields that get lit, like over here by Foods Co. Not Fresno indoor. I mean, I'm not really into soccer like that anymore. I mean, I watch it. I'm a big fan, but to be playing it out there on the weekend like everybody else be doing, I'm not. I'm not really out there. You?
I used to. I used to do Sunday leagues when I was good. My shin was good. My legs were good. I used to be back in my high school days. I was balling. The little group that I was in, they were definitely better than me, but I was up there with them too. I was definitely, yeah.
You're gonna be that one tío when they ask you, "Hey, what happened? Why don't you play soccer anymore?" You're gonna be like, "La pinche rodilla, la verga, ya no puedo." Knowing you're like 35.
Yeah, high school was like not really my peak of my soccer career, but it was definitely a good experience. Just high school soccer experience was pretty good. After high school, I did a few Sunday leagues, and I still had it, but it was just man, getting older and older, you can feel it on your body. But I was hitting my prime, but sometimes you have to let go of what you love the most. And
Damn, you got personal with that one. Sound like you were talking about an ex or something. Damn, he picked up his phone right now. He's like, I'm about to call her.
talking about nah. Let's see.
Let's not get on that topic right now because it's the first episode and I don't want it to be our last because someone might get mad.
Joseph? Nah.
Joseph, stay away from him, right? He's mine. Nah. But 559, what is there to do in the 559? What do you guys want us to talk about in the 559? Do you guys want to see my behind the scenes of me at the side shows? Do you want to see what Caesar does on his weekend? What do you guys think? I mean, this is our first episode and we would like your guys' feedback. And I'm pretty sure I'll be back. I'm gonna continue and hopefully be a co-host from now on. But you guys let us know. I mean, what would you guys like to see and hear from us, or what topics you guys want us to touch more on?
One sensitive topic. It's about the rap game, if you will. Take off. It's crazy. Go ahead. I'll let you talk about it first. Go.
Now, all I was gonna say is that my boy Takeoff took off. He took off too soon. Is that too soon? Nah, but yeah, that's another topic we could talk about then. Music. I mean, did you like the Migos? I mean, I liked them when they first came out. I don't even know their songs like that, but they were popping. I mean, what was that one other rapper that was making fun of them? Because they sounded so the same in every song.
You sound like Snoop Dogg right now. No, but I knew Migos when they came out. Obviously, Migos. When I first heard them, it was off Drake because I'm obviously, when it comes to rap, man, I go way back to where it was Young Money, Cash Money Records, baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, nah. Yeah, but it was Drake, Lil Wayne. I was listening even before the rap. I was hooked into reggaeton, the original reggaeton. That's another topic we could talk about. But yeah, Migos. It was like I wasn't really into Migos because they definitely changed the rap game. They definitely had their own unique flow, and it was just something that it was different, which I'm not mad about being different, or because I always think with the open mind. Hey, that's 2 Chains. Oh yeah, but definitely like something close to Migos, in my opinion, would be like I would listen to 2 Chains and what would be another rapper out there.
Like Tyga, YG, those are mainstream rappers. That Drake,
And that's actually here in the West Coast.
that's West Coast rappers. But I was more into like, damn, I went blank right now. I know their names. Problem, I Am Sue,
Why?
French Montana. People say I look like French Montana. Yeah. Shout out to Carlos for that one, you dick. But Caesar here, I think he's more into American music, even though he's from the motherland, from Mexico. I'm more into pinches corridazos a la verga, to the old school Gerardo Ortiz, the old school Larry Hernandez type of vibes. I now I'm into that Grupo Arriesgado. I'm digging that Junior H. But I be listening more to like Grupo Arriesgado, Los Brindis, Los Temerarios. I be on them. Throwbacks.
So that's a good one. Like Gerardo Ortiz, Larry Hernandez, you said them. They're more of a, when they came out, they were narco corridos. Those were the shit when they came out. Narco corridos are the new wave of corridos, of like what you said, Junior H. They're the new wave, for sure. There's so many of them. Like, what's that guy's name? That does a bunch of like, fuck those songs, de amor. He has like a crazy flow. I was just listening to him. Remember? No, the other day when we met up. Oh man, I can't. No, yeah, no, shut up. It'll come back to me, but that's a new era. Back in the day, I guess it was narcotraficantes. I got into that a lot, but never really too crazy. Just to the point where I can enjoy the music.
Yeah, those were middle school, high school days. Everybody was on that Larry and Gerardo vibe. I just didn't understand. I still to this day don't know. I don't understand why people that act so hard, especially like our like, what do you say?
Generation?
Not generation. Our type of people are Mexican. Why do they wear such tight pants while they're listening to these fucking corridos? You ever notice that?
No.
They'll be like blasting Gerardo Ortiz and then they're in the fucking wearing skinny jeans in the corner. That I don't understand. And it comes from the motherland too.
Well, for some reason, I feel like the trends that we're on here, after we're done with the trends, they go over there for some reason. Like the ripped jeans, the stress jeans. That was what, like 5 years ago? Right? And then just barely I like the soccer players from over there. They're barely hitting the stress jeans, the ripped jeans. The Nike Air Maxes with the skinny jeans. It's just crazy to me. It's like, or for some reason, are they behind, or it's just like the way the trends just flow through the countries or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. And even here too, I've seen a couple people at like nightclubs and all that wear like Nike Air Maxes with really really tight jeans. It's like basically skinny jeans, and I don't want to throw them out there like that, but
I mean,
jeez,
it's different. Not.
they just look weird. You got your shit hanging out, their ass fucking squished like a mofo, and then they got a shirt tucked in, like with the belt on. Like, get mamadas, you know? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I can't. I'm not out there too much to really notice that, but when I was out there, vibing in the clubs, I saw it a couple times. But I don't know. What's your go-to outfit?
Go-to outfit would be some rock revivals, some boots, some botas. Right now I'm wearing just tennis shoes, but some botas. Lately I've been on pro clubs, on some pro clubs, and like a snapback. Not even a snapback, just any baseball team. Solid hat, just switch backwards.
And to add to your outfits, your hairstyle, which is
Let's not get into much with that one, but it's the mullet. This is my second time growing it again, and I like the second one. It's growing out pretty straight. The last one was curly. It looked like just curly, like a little borreguito. Yeah, but the second one I like it's still curly, but not as curly, but straight now. Like, if you know what I'm trying to say. It's nice, but we got off topic with the music though. Oh, yeah. But that
was a good segue.
Yeah, we got off topic with that one, but yeah, to this day I be blasting Mexican music more than American music, and fucking Bad Bunny over here would be party party party.
Yeah. When it comes to music, I started off with reggaeton, the original, Daddy Yankee, Don Omar, Tego Calderon, Wisin y Yandel. Shout out to them because they're my favorite. And when it kind of died down back in like 2011, like you could tell reggaeton just off the charts for some reason. Like they were trying to switch it up to where it was kind of like keep it like in the club type of vibe for reggaeton, that's what it is now. So back in like 2011, I want to say, I switched off to rap, where I started listening to Dre, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was my first one for sure. Yeah, and I just, like he said, Tyga, YG came later on in the rap game. YG was actually doing the jerking a little bit.
YG came out with in my high school time, or the beginning of high school. It was with My Hitter.
Oh
My Hitter, My Hitter. I seen a video on Instagram. This is pretty funny. Some guy on Instagram was like, "It's November 7th, and it's 7 days of me still not saying the N-word. Yeah. No N-word for November." And he's over here like, he's over here stressing like he's like that being picture. He's over here stressing like, oh, like I really want to say it, but I can't. But I thought that was really funny. But yeah, it was My Hitter.
No, I go way back. I'm 30, so I got like 6 years on you, 5 years on you. So it was like, it went from YMCMB, Cash Money Records, baby, to Hold Up, to man, I want to say it went from Big Sean to 2 Chainz to Tyga. What else? Right off the bat, man. Problems. I heard. I liked a lot of songs from him. Why? Childish Gambino came later on too. Tornado for around. That's not really rap, but it just.
You know what was also popping in my time? MC Magic.
Oh no, that's way back, bro.
That was popping. That was popping in my time.
MC Magic. That was like middle school for me, bro.
Oh, well, I was in elementary just slapping that shit. Just everybody on their iPods. You remember the iPods?
That's middle school for me.
We're advanced at the same, even though you got 5 years on me.
Oh man.
But yeah, it was MC Magic, and then Tupac came back. Not like from the dead, but
Tupac came back.
y'all heard it. Tupac came back.
No, he's actually chilling with Jenny Rivera right now.
Hey, did you see that conspiracy about Jenny Rivera? Dude, let's get off topic for a bit. Jenny Rivera, that they caught her on her own YouTube video because she was using her own kitchen knives. And it's knives that she had at her house that she ended up using on this YouTube video, and people were like, "What the hell?"
Was it an old video?
No, it's a recently new video. Yeah, it's a recently new video, and like in the video sounds just like her. It had her kitchen knives when she's cooking, and obviously you can't duplicate the stuff that. I mean, you can, but not a lot of people knew that she had like personal kitchen knives that were for her, custom. Yeah. And a lot of people hopped on those videos and they thought it was really her. And till this day, I don't know if she's posted or I'm not up to date with that, but a lot of people think she's still alive, just like Tupac.
I didn't even hear about Jenny Rivera like that, about those videos going viral.
I'm going to get a little messed up with this one, but I got a joke for you. Le preguntaron a Jenny Rivera, ¿cuál avión te quieres subir?
I don't know. El negro. No.
She responded with la que caiga.
Oh, no. Yes, I like that one. Dark humor for you guys. If you don't like it, then you might want to just stop the video. Oh no, but Jenny Rivera is crazy. She might be alive with Tupac, with Biggie, with Michael Jackson, with is he? I think he was killed too.
Biggie, I think he's dead, like actually dead.
Yeah, Biggie. Going back to Cali. Damn.
But yeah, back to topic. Those are the songs I'd be listening to, type of genres I'd be listening to, just Mexican music. Even though I'm here from the US. Oh, motherland over here. My hitter.
I just grew up different because I have a older sister and a younger brother. They're both pretty, I want to say, Mexicano-like. And me, I rolled with a different crowd. Even though I had, my crowd was Mexicanos pretty much, Latinos. And it was, I don't know, I guess I fell in love with the rap, the hip hop.
Yeah. I want these episodes and videos that we're gonna be doing to be like no filter. Like I've seen a lot of podcasts, I've seen a lot of videos que no tienen filtro, no filter. And I want to be able to say mamadas, pendejadas, stupid shit where we don't get offended, and I know we don't get offended because we've said shit to each other where we're just like we're joking around. But I want to keep it to where like if you guys get offended, then I mean that's on you guys. But we're gonna be saying some stupid shit on here, keeping it real, keeping it raw.
Well, talking about pods and keeping it real, one of the reasons why I want to start the pod, is because I listen to a lot, and now that obviously we said it, we're truck drivers, and I burn through a lot of pods or podcast, if you want to say. So I'm like, man, these freaking my favorite podcasts, they be taking a long time to post. So in between podcast, name TM. So I was like, I'm just gonna do my own, and then just talk about, because I'm kind of influenced by my favorite podcast. Shout out to the IE and friends from the IE, and the shout out to Brown Bag, one of my favorite podcasts. And there's another one where it is morbid. It talks about dark murder. Don't judge me, but yeah, it keeps me entertained throughout the day, and this is why one of the reasons why I wanted to start mine, because they be taking a long time to post. And you know what? I'm like, I'm gonna just create my own.
Yeah, he got me into the morbid.
Morbid, yeah.
It was cool, but then after a while, I was just like, I'm tired of hearing people getting killed and how they find their bodies and all that. I found another podcast. Since he got me into podcasts, they're called Agusto Papa, and all they talk about is Mexican music, música regional, and it's cool. Like I like them. Talk about Jimmy, Humilde, talk about Fuerza Regida. Shout out to Fuerza Regida. Favorite group right now for me, with Grupo Arriesgado right next to him. But yeah, I mean, let's try to keep this raw. Let's try to keep this with no filter. If people get offended, then oh well. I mean, we're just trying to do us.
If you get offended, let it be known in the comment section, please. Like it, dislike it. We might. We still not sure where we're gonna drop this, but wherever it is, just go ahead, go crazy on the comment section, and hopefully, what?
Well, sounds like we're summering this up. So
We're gonna wrap it up.
yeah, I would like to give not a shout out, but more of a to Gamundi. Love that dude, Joseph. You little short bitch. Where's he at? I think we stepped on him. And yeah, we're like I said, I'm trying to keep this raw, no filter. People get offended. Oh well, let us know. But I mean, he might have some sort of feelings towards it. I'm just gonna be like, fuck off.
We're gonna keep this raw, like back in the days. No glove, but oh love. And I'm gonna steal this from the IE and friends. It's gonna be vibes, no fact checking, because we might just go crazy sometimes and just talk shit like he said. And we don't want to be like, oh, well, you're wrong. Or if we talk about something that we might be wrong on, then go ahead, let us know, and correct us, because fuck you. No, I was
But yeah, we do need some more topics to talk about. We would like your guys' opinion on it, and catch me back here again. Catch us back here again. Hopefully, we're gonna decide, or he's gonna decide, or who does what. I'm gonna try to get some editing software going. I'm alright with it, since I be making my own reels that I don't post for like sideshows and stuff like that in the 559 area. But y'all better not snitch on me though. But if y'all want info, let me know. I'd be out there.
Yes. So right now we have one mic, and I kind of wanted to start like this because I wanted to start from the bottom, and I wanted to feel the struggle, and I wanted my partner here to feel the struggle because a sponsor's coming, and we're gonna get hooked up with some mics, a whole. Well, what would it be like? Mics, like like, what is it? Like a recording program where we're gonna have our own mics, our own headphones, and hopefully, if our sponsor can just throw in a new camera, which I know the guy, he might. So this is just the start, and we're gonna keep improving, and I just want to do this the hard way for now, because I want the struggle. I want to build this from the ground up, and hopefully, if you're here still watching, listening, hopefully you're here for the ride. Anything else? Last words?
Last words. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share. It's not a YouTube video. Might be a YouTube video, but like, comment, subscribe. Trying to make it out to 559, but for now, we'll keep you updated in the 559.
Trying to make it out at the 559, but still talking about the 559 because there's not too many people talking about the 559, and that's what I want to do. That's it. We'll see you on the